to this article, we have a 3-year-old in critical condition after piano falls on it.
Damn.
That's something new. That's a Israeli, I think, Jewish kid, man. 3-0.
Is the piano okay?
Calm down, bro. Calm down. Calm down, man. We need to calm down. What's up, Mark? Let's see. Oh my God, you disappointed me.
Why?
I was gonna mock the iPhone. I was gonna mock the iPhone thing, but anyways.
But iPhone is like for dummies. It's like I'm sorry, but like they created.
Someone please ping General in here.
Sorry.
There's a brother here, General. He'll fight with you for the iPhone thing.
Assalamu alaikum. No, I think.
Oh wow! Speaking of General, listen to Oceans. He's saying iPhone is garbage. It's for stupid people.
I didn't say that. I said that they created it for people with Down syndrome and autistic people. No, it's true. It's true. The original design of the iPhone is so you don't need to read and you go by colors and shapes. It's like the whole thing is like simplified for really simple, intelligent.
General, what's up with you, bro?
Assalamu alaikum.
Did you hear what she said?
What's interesting is sister. I don't want to call sister Ocean out because having issues with the app earlier on, and she didn't know where to find the update. So I think it's enough that.
I didn't say I'm technical. I never said the more intelligent one.
Well, in that case.
No, I like to challenge myself in life. So if I'm going to take something technological, I will take the most difficult one. What do you think? Yeah, you did out me. I am back.
Yeah, I thought so. Next time, just stay in lane and insult iPhones.
No, but it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't. Wait. You just actually proved that you are in my level. So wherever I am, technically, you're there with me because it's still made for
No, at all. I think the beauty of it is that it's a multi-trillion-dollar company. It designed a product to be much better. Well, it was one of the first smartphones, to be fair.
One of the first?
One of the first smartphones. Using a smartphone shouldn't be rocket science, right? It should be very fluid.
It was
simple,
Android, the first smartphone,
very secure.
not iPhone in general. You know this.
No, I said one of the first. One of the first.
One of the first, but it came after Android phone came out. So one of the, well, you could say maybe one of the.
No person in the scientific or tech community will say that Android is more fluid than iOS. iOS is built like that.
Also, first does not mean best.
Exactly. First is always not the best.
No, but first is always the original, which,
But that doesn't matter. Do we want to be first in everything? No. Do we want to be perfect in everything? Yes.
But jokes aside, Android is more like sophisticated and more advanced. I'm not saying I'm better at that one. I'm just saying it is. It's a reality.
Which one is?
The Android.
Android is not more sophisticated or advanced.
Between
That's just
come
false.
on.
You use your sophisticated AI and ask it which operating system is more secure.
I don't like your tone now, General. You can't really like obviously when someone wants to win.
I don't really care about winning. I have both.
He has both.
I don't know. Maybe
he has both. But the one that
there's good arguments to be made that iOS is good, and there's arguments to be made that Android is good. I personally don't like Android. It's just a very clunky operating system.
I want to get the Chinese phone. Weiwu? Is that what it's called?
Huawei. Not Weiwu.
Actually, mine is a Huawei. That's an Android.
It's Huawei.
Isn't Huawei Android?
Yeah, it's Chinese though. He said Chinese.
I have the Chinese version. I like that one.
Which one?
Huawei.
Oh, you have the folding one or the normal one? I can barely hear you.
Like the normal one with the thin one.
Is it the one with the the round cameras at the back? Like
With the round. You know, I'm not.
I forgot the brand name. It's the. I mean,
It's I have the Motorola. The Motorola.
Motorola.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, Motorola's American, but it's owned by Lenovo.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't know that.
So you could say it's Chinese, I guess.
It was according to.
I didn't know they still sold phones. I thought it was just no way they have the foldables.
No, but mine is like a really cheap one to be honest. Like mine isn't really advanced.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's not a foldable one.
So, anyways, I think. Oh wow, we got Zach in here. What's up, Omar? Assalamu alaikum.
What up? Assalam.
Walaikum salam.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Zach, what do you think about them going out to the hospital?
That was a very quiet alaikum salam. You don't want to give me a hearty alaikum? I gave you a good
I can say
salam
shalom
alaikum.
to you.
I did. I can say shalom.
But you said it under your begrudgingly.
Under my breath.
You said it begrudgingly.
Begrudgingly, yep. My question to you: what do you think about the hospital attack, Zach?
I haven't heard
hospital
about
attack.
the most recent hospital attack.
I put the article in the chat. If you scroll up, you'll be able to see
Put
it.
the link in the chat. All right.
You want to see it? I'll put the link in the chat.
Israel. Hold on. Hospital attack.
And guess what?
Journalists, 20 people, 5.
Trump was pissed off.
That's a lot of journalists.
Trump was pissed, and guess what? These were mainstream journalists.
Last remaining voices reporting about the dying silently. All right.
These fuckers are killing mainstream journalists, your white brothers and sisters.
You starved.
I'm sure they'll find a way to defend this.
Ceasefire now. Okay, great. Ceasefire now. Let's have a ceasefire now. I agree. Ceasefire.
Yeah, but you agree that they are targeting hospital workers?
They're targeting people who are appear to be hospital workers. I don't know if they are hospital.
They're targeting journalists and hospital workers. You agree on that? No, that nobody's appearing.
Shlomi, our friend Shlomi.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know Shlomi?
Yes.
Do you like Shlomi?
Yeah, he's okay.
Do you respect Shlomi? Do you believe Shlomi? Do you believe Shlomi?
He doesn't have to respect.
According,
Do you believe Shlomi?
I don't believe Shlomi. The news stories came out. I don't believe his news stories. The one I
What are his news stories? Which stories do you believe? Which stories do you not believe?
He kind of changed the whole story on us.
How did he change it?
We have somebody sent me a clip of when I questioned him. We did a Q&A. It was an hour and 30 minutes. Some of the answers were very interesting. We asked him one of the questions. We asked him, "Would you have dinner with somebody?"
I was there on that.
Do you know what he said? Do you know what he said?
He said he would have dinner.
Yeah, there you go. What does that make you feel?
What does that credit just for being a frequent fan of yours? That I was here on.
I don't remember you were here. You didn't have a trash bag. I don't know your trash bag.
I was probably Nature Hero, or maybe I was Ishmael the Gorilla. Remember, I used to be Ishmael the Gorilla.
Why would you put a gorilla's picture on there? Because you were racist.
No,
just like all
people
I'm
thought
trying.
it was racist.
I'm trying to get you to change your mind. I'm trying to get you to change your mind.
It was.
You can be racist if I could be racist.
White people can't be racist. White people can only experience racism.
We're experiencing racism when what? Nobody is being racist to you.
Yeah, white people can't be racist. But
Anyway, look. Shlomi said that he was held in Gaza as a prisoner of Gaza. And Shlomi said that the guy who was holding him prisoner was literally a journalist. And so if you don't believe Shlomi, you don't believe Shlomi, okay? But if you do believe Shlomi... Wait a minute, I'm in the middle of speaking. If you don't believe Shlomi, you don't believe Shlomi. But if you do believe Shlomi, then you have to admit that there are some people who are journalists. I'm not saying the guy was a Hamas fighter. I'm not saying he was a Hamas fighter, but he was a journalist who was also holding a man hostage in.
He was living with the family. I didn't hear him say he was a journalist. How did he know he was a journalist? If he was a journalist, did he go out and freaking had a camera and he would record everything?
I think he went out and he freaking had a camera and he was fucking record everything.
He was recording what was going on with the hostages. That's how they send out videos of the hostages. He wasn't a journalist. When we asked him questions, Zach, when we asked him questions, he didn't say journalist.
You're disingenuous.
Bro, he literally didn't say he was a journalist. No, but he didn't say it.
I hear you.
Okay, can you provide evidence where he said it was a journalist?
Not
the
right
clips.
now
Hold on,
walking.
Zach. The clips I have. Nowhere in there he said he was a journalist.
He posted online that he was held hostage by.
That's what I'm saying. He changed the whole fucking story. What he told us on the clips that we have is way different than what he said. What he wrote afterwards, because he changed the story after the pressure.
On the clips that he had, he said he would have dinner with the guy, but did he say that he was a journalist?
No, he didn't say he was a journalist. That's what I'm saying. Literally, bro, I don't know what you're on about, man. Seriously, see, now you're being intellectually dishonest.
I just said about you. I just said that you're being intellectually dishonest.
Zach, we have data. We have proof. I have evidence. I'm not lying. And the other day, we had Shuki that played this clip.
Look, I don't even know what the fuck we were talking about.
So are you going to deny the evidence that I have?
What evidence that you have about
I have the actual clip on that day when we did a Q&A, right? Shuki brought it to our attention. Shuki's the one that played it, the whole the clip. It's about an hour and 30 minutes long, all right? In this same room. Nowhere in there he said he was a captive under journalists. I think and what he did after he did whatever he did, he changed the whole fucking story. And guess what? Him and there's people on the, on a case, they filed a lawsuit against Mahmoud Khalil and a whole bunch of other people. I came across a PDF file because we have a lawyer as a moderator as well. You know Ace, right, Zach? She's a lawyer, by the way, by profession. She came across a court case. Do you know whose name is mentioned? Shalomi's name mentioned on there. Who else? Mahmoud Khalil. Who else? CARE, the organization that fights for the Muslim rights in America, that get discriminated against at the, hotel, whatever. There was even a whole bunch of cases about hijab or whatever. Some people even got fired just for wearing a hijab in America. And CARE is a non-profit organization that fights for the, on behalf of Muslims. And so Shalomi is one of the people on there. There's other people on there as well, and you have the Jewish organization, and they even went after Jewish for Peace on that document. It's a case that has been filed in court of law, and even against that Colombian student. Literally, Shalomi went to Jerusalem Post. He freaking made a comment. I don't know what he did. We asked him this question. He said he heard some names. We asked him, do you speak Arabic? He said no, he doesn't speak Arabic. And then Asa asked him, how the hell did you know about that person's name that was protesting at the Columbia University? Do you know that person got arrested thanks to Shalomi? And Shalomi fucked up the whole thing. Yeah, Shalomi fucked up the whole thing. And I was in a shock. And when he came in here, he's like, no, I didn't say any of that. Then how did the newspaper spin the whole narrative? They didn't fucking spin it out of nowhere. And then now we see a court case. And Shalomi's name is on there. It means Shalomi is in on it, and he lied to us. He pulled a hasbara on us. And that's what bothers me. And we actually have evidence. Can you imagine if this evidence was presented in court of law? His fucking whole case will go down the toilet. You can't go around and change a fucking story and lie about it. Nowhere in those clips, we asked him multiple times, who was that person? We asked him a whole bunch of questions. Nowhere in the fucking clip he said he's a journalist. And then he came around and he changed his whole story. That's what bothers me about fucking liars, man.
Greetings to the room. I was in here the other day and someone said that the Gazans cannot leave, but I recently saw like this organization called Heal Palestine that has been like bringing people to the United States. So I just want to make sure I'm not being scammed or anything like that because I've been keeping up with their page.
You know, the United States canceled the visas, by the way, Sister Santos. There was 3,000 visas that they issued and they canceled it. So there's no more kids allowed, thanks to Marco Rubio. And there's some Zionist bitch or, man bitch. They got into, they canceled the visas.
Well, this particular family came over the beginning of August.
It's for amputee kids, by the way, Sister Santos. You know, amputee kids? Yeah, if your kid is amputated, then they'll bring you, but they canceled all these visas. They're going to send them back.
They're going to send them back to Gaza?
It's very small. It's like less than 3,000. Do you know what the population of Gaza is? It's about 2 million.
We need
how many kids
2 million?
No. Do you know how many kids have died like recently last week due to starvation? Was more than 50 or 100 kids.
Do we need to accept all 2 million of them?
Zach. Did I say 2 million? I'm giving you facts.
You just said 2 million, actually.
I said
hello, my friend.
Zach.
Why are you speaking in his mouth?
Hang on, Ocean. I didn't say 2 million. Recently, just 1 week, about 50 to 100 kids died due to starvation. Okay, in 1 week. And they've been killing. Hold on, Zach.
5,000 kids.
Zach, I said 50. Yes, I said 50 to 100 kids.
Oh, 50 to 100.
Yeah, and every
200.
Zach, every 40 minutes, there's one child dying in Gaza. Every 40 minutes. Either due to starvation or due to sniping them.
That for him? Wait, my friend, repeat that.
Every 40 minutes, a child is dying in Gaza.
I'm a liar, Caleb. Go ask your little Shlomi brother, the one that lied on fucking the stage. And there's a court case going on in relate to fucking Shlomi and a whole bunch of these psychopaths. They filed a lawsuit in court of law in the U.S. You guys think that you're the fucking big shots. We're not gonna. I'm a huge liar. A motherfucker Shlomi lied on my stage, and we have his clips. The other day, Shuki played his whole fucking clip. It was an hour and 30 minutes. How he lied. But anyways, there's no point. So, and look up the data. How many kids are dying every 40 minutes? Go look it up. There's one child dying every 40 minutes, either due to starvation, the sniping, or burning them or killing them. These motherfuckers are demonic. Yep. Anyways.
I left and came back. Something happened to my phone. But I was here with you, seeing Mary. You said there is amputees, but you're saying that the U.S. is canceling the visas because, I guess, some Zionists that were, working to get it canceled or lobbying or something. Is that accurate?
What'd you say?
So you're saying that even for the amputees and stuff like that, they're canceling visas. But my thing is, how is Heal Palestine getting people out in the first? Like, how are they getting people out, and why is that not being replicated?
So UAE came out recently, and UAE said that they're. Yeah, Matt, can you please mute up respectfully? Right, just mute up. UAE came out. They're supposed to take in about 15,000 injured people. Injured Palestinians, and the injured Palestinians, and they're in the process. But I don't know how this is going to work out. Maybe so the organization that you're talking about, it works with a lot of different countries. Whoever wants to take the kids in, and America has been pushing it. That the country should step in, European country, even France came out. France said we can give them refugee status to some of the people, And let's see, I mean, these people are the same demonic people, including the fucking U.S. government. We've got a bunch of pedos in there, right? And they all thanks to Israel. We had a pedo that ran away from Las Vegas, right? He was able to get out of it because the state attorney apparently is Israeli Jew, and she let him out. She let him out, got a $10,000 bond, right? And out of the $10,000 in America, usually you pay 10%, which is $1,000. And he was able to leave the country. A pedophile out of jail, walking on the streets of Nevada. Nevada is one of those tough states on pedophilia, right? Walking on the streets of Nevada, packing up his fucking bags and whatnot, getting to the airport, a pedophile, and allowed to fly back to Israel. And it's not Israel anymore; it's a pedo island. And this is the problem with the, and what Israel does, it protects, the pedophiles, a whole bunch of them, and the spies. Like you had Jonathan Pollard, fucking spied on America for Israel. He's living on the streets of fucking Israel now. So, yep. There's a lot that's going on, and Jeffrey Epstein, if it was to come out, we'll have to clean up the house. There's a lot of pedos in fucking Congress. Ehud Barak, that's a former Israeli prime minister. He has visited the Epstein Island more than 30 times, according to Times of Israel. And Epstein's been to Israel in 2008. And you have Ghislaine Maxwell. What they did, they moved her to the lower security prison. And either they're probably going to assassinate her or do something, And apparently the prison that they moved her to, the lower security prison, they don't usually allow pedophiles in there. I don't know how they allow Ghislaine Maxwell.
Well, she had a conversation with the FBI like days before. So apparently she gave them some really crucial information. And they moved her right after that without even explaining anything. I think she's probably helping them. Either she's helping them to catch other bigger fish, or she knows things that would look very bad if they got out. So they're making some type of secret deals with her. I saw a thing today that came out about her that shortly after she was, I guess, it came out about the pedophilia stuff. She was a couple of years later, she was at a Clinton event. The same way when Epstein got caught up the first time, and they let him go right back out and do the same thing. So it's all messed up. It is all messed up. You know what the sixth step I saw under the comments though for the Hill Palestine video that I was talking about with the kid, and that the kids that they were rescuing and stuff like that with the family. This particular video I was seeing, people are under the freaking comments talking about, I thought the kids were starving. I thought people were starving there. Why do they look so healthy? It's so sick.
The audacity of those people.
Yeah, they want them to be.
Want them to actually look like they're starving.
Yeah.
These kids don't even look like they're starving.
Calm down with your genocidal rhetoric. Calm down with your genocidal rhetoric. Yeah. They are starving. They are starving. Yeah, they are starving. I understand your genocidal psychopath, right? Respectfully, don't do that in here. You can go do it in the Zionist rooms. Mocking the starving children, while they're getting butchered and slaughtered by your disgusting Zionist criminal entity, a disgusting entity, that freaking, every majority of the world is pro-Pali for a reason. Because of your disgusting Zionist entity, they lost the PR war as well. Nobody in the future, if you claim to be, Israeli, they're not going to respect you. They're going to beat the shit out of you. And that's what's going on all over the world. And some of the countries are putting a ban on Israelis.
Now, am I out of pocket for saying I laughed at the starving people in 1945 in them camps? Or what? How do you want to play it, bro? You know what I mean? Like,
let's not strip this never leave.
That's what I'm saying. So it's just like, well, just refrain from these dumbass comments, my friend, and you won't get them back.
You had a lot of these guys that were like special forces. People like Zach are too dumb to understand that there are different classes of people in Gaza. You have people that are able to use cell phones to start fundraisers, and just maybe they might be able to raise enough money to buy some protein and not like grain or canned food. But there's a lot of people who don't really have access to getting data chips, and they don't have cell phones. They don't have like the ability to start fundraisers. And the lower class parts of Gaza, people who are already food insecure even before the genocide. And that's who the famine is affecting the majority of the time. Of course, you're going to have some kids that are going to come out of Gaza that are able to seek help, and they're not like skin and bones, but that doesn't mean that they weren't food insecure either, or they weren't hungry most of the time before they were able to leave. Fucking retard.
I got something for him. Hold on. Let's see. I'll be right back.
Who stage is Jewish?
Anyways,
Yeah, my friend, these individuals in 1945, they look like they're doing just fine. They're clothed. Let me see. God damn it. They look like they're doing just fine in that camp right there. Right?
There's a picture of a fat guy in a concentration camp.
No, the people in those pictures actually look like they were starving.
No. They look real healthy.
No,
I don't know what
they're
you
super skinny. They're skinny and gaunt. They're gaunt.
No, they're in their real original ghoul form. They're in their real ghoul form.
No. What you're saying is not
really,
comparable to what I was saying.
They have cerebral palsy. Cerebral palsy.
It's a.
Well, how can you look at that picture that you have of David and not feel bad for those people, and not be inspired by how far they've come?
Okay, so the same way that you're at my neck about that, but this goofball over here was like, oh yeah, you want to see whatever snide comment he said. But once again, I'm the crazy guy for applying the same pressure. Shut your bitch ass up. Like, what the fuck are we talking about, bro? Like, that's why y'all all weirdo, goofy. Like, bro, the motherfucker said the same shit I'm saying, and y'all want to address me. Shut the fuck up.
But you're sending pictures of the people's ancestors.
And free Palestine.
It's all inhumane. All of it. All of it.
I'm just giving him what he wants.
Like goes further back than that.
Well, some of those people didn't survive. Many of them did not.
And what's that got to do with
same thing in Gaza? Sisters aren't the same thing in Gaza. So many people did not survive. They died because of starvation.
And I hope that they have a comeback story as well. I really do. I truly do.
And they're dying every day. But then you have this idiot, Zach, my friend, right? I don't even want to attack his personal life. I mean, what I know about him. But, if I have, I can say a lot of shit about it and it'll piss him off. But I don't want to go down that path. But then, you see starving children, and it's a fact. It's not just from me. It's the U.S. Aid Company and all of these organizations that came out and said there's a fucking famine at like level 5 or level 4.
I just want to say, sister, first and foremost, I apologize for crashing out. You didn't deserve that. I'd be overanalyzing shit. And once again, whenever it comes to these, for this case, because I hate even using the word Jewish, for the Jewish people, it's always, oh my God, how could you? Unbelievable, shocking, and then, but people can get away with the craziest statements to Palestine. It's like, why? Because you can't see it, because you're not actively trying to look for these atrocities or what. But a lot of people just have a blind eye to current, present day, and me talking about almost 100 years ago is out of pocket. It's kind of crazy to me, but whatever.
Well, my biggest thing is I don't understand why more places are not helping. I don't get it. And Amir's tried to break it down to me, but I don't understand why there are other Muslim brothers and sisters in surrounding countries are in bed with the U.S., in bed with Israel, in bed with everybody, and not helping them. I don't get it, and that's what frustrates me. It makes me very angry, and I also don't like the fact that I don't feel like there's nothing I can do. I'm not a person who believes in protest. I'm not wasting my breath and I'm not going outside standing with the freaking sign. I want to get those people out of that situation. What can I do? What can I realistically do to get those people, even one person, out of that situation? And I've asked people on this app, and they've told me there's no way for them to get out. That it's impossible for them to leave. So with that being said, what do I do?
First of all, Arab countries and Muslim countries in general, you don't want to be complicit in the genocide of Palestinians. The reason why
they are being complicit, and they're going to have to take account.
Let me say how.
They're going to have to take account for turning a blind eye at what's happening to their fellow Muslims.
Okay.
They're going to have to turn. The world is watching.
Because
and I'm not talking about the people. I'm talking about the government.
Okay. Even the government knows if the Palestinians go to Egypt, Israel's going to take Gaza, and then Egypt is going to be next. They don't want to be complicit in ethnic cleansing, which I believe is a good thing. It's the duty of Western countries, especially America, to stop it. They can literally end it right now.
It's everyone's duty. It is everyone's duty.
They can end it. They could end it next hour, but they don't want to because we all.
Why are you putting everything on the United States? I agree. The United States has not been helping, but it's everyone's duty.
Our tax money pays for it. Our tax money is paying for the genocide and occupation, by the way. That is the truth. People don't like it, but it's the fact. So America is the one that's supposed to be ending this, by the way, not Egypt or Jordan, because these countries, they know if they allow Palestinians in, their countries are going to be at risk, and the Palestinians will also be at risk.
Who cares? There's lives at risk. Who cares?
Don't want to leave Gaza.
So you're not willing to risk your life and your safety and your comfortability for someone else. That's all it comes down to. They don't want to sacrifice.
Palestinians don't want to leave Gaza.
So they're just going to let them die. You're going to sit and let someone die rather than take the risk and save their life.
Why should they leave? Why should they leave Gaza? You didn't leave why Palestinians should leave Gaza.
Now we're saying why should they leave? Because you said they are starving and they're being genocided. I believe that it's better to retain their life. That is what's most important is their life at this point.
Solution that you're doing this thing where you blame everyone else but the Zionists that are actually killing them, and you're trying to bring.
Wait, what is sister saying? Sister, what is it you're saying? You say that the people in
I think she's confused about whether the people from Gaza.
Wait, my friend, I'm just asking something. Be quiet, please, mute. So I'm asking, sister, are you saying that why aren't the people in Gaza leave Gaza now?
I'm saying two things. I'm saying first thing.
Wait. Just yes or no question. Yes or no question. You're thinking that because they're being genocided, they should leave? Yes or no? Is that your argument?
I've been told they can't leave.
No, yes or no?
I don't know. I've been told they cannot leave. That is not an option. But if it were an option, then yes, they need to leave.
So you're saying that fact is that they cannot leave, even if they would want to leave, right? And if they could leave, you say they should leave. But right now, they can't.
Save their lives.
So where we are in this situation now, they cannot leave. They're not allowed. What is it your argument is in this context? That what is it you're saying that
why
they should
is the government of Jordan and Egypt not doing more? Why are they not accepting them in? Why are they not fighting back?
Because
and they're supposed to be fellow Muslims. I don't understand that.
Sister, they want this genocide to happen. They don't want the Gaza people to go leave.
Wait, who wants it to happen?
Stay there. What we're seeing right now is that basically the Israeli government is in co-op with Egypt and Jordan, right? So they are in agreement to make it so expensive and basically making it impossible for people to leave through money. And on the other side, they're not being able to go from that place, as we can see. So reality, circumstantial evidence is telling us that they are being genocided with a purpose of being genocided. Do you understand now? Do you understand the difference?
why, I get all that, but why are these other countries not helping? Why
We're
is
not
Jordan
helping
denying them entry? Why is he denying them entry?
Sister, we know why.
No, I don't know why. I don't know. That's what I'm asking. I don't know why. I don't know.
Hang on, sister. I gave you the answer. You're asking the same question.
Yeah, you told me the other day.
I said they're Muslim majority countries. They're not Muslim
Let us
countries.
see what you said the other day.
One second. Ocean, please, 1 second. So they're Muslim majority countries. The leaders are the puppet of who? America and Israel. They get. I explained it to you in detail. You're doing the same thing on purpose. I know you want to troll, but sister, if I tell you one thing, I like you to concede to the point. Moving forward, don't bring up the same fucking point. Right? I told you this.
I'm just saying that makes me angry.
I told you this. I understand. It makes everybody angry, but the issue here is if I tell you something once or twice, that's it. You go with it because you know America, is in bed. They planted a whole bunch of puppets in GCC country. GCC means Gulf, countries, right? The leaders are in bed with America, and they cannot attack Israel without facing the consequences for America. America gives protection to Israel. That's why Egypt on silent mode as well. Egypt would not touch Israel because the backing is by America, and everybody's scared of America. That's the problem we have, and it's the enemy within. Where we live, I live in America. You live in America. Zero is from America. Dave's from America. A lot of us are from America, right? And we, the biggest enemy is enemy within. Our enemy is the fucking government of America. That's actually, we have domestic policies, right? We vouch for the rights, the human lives, and a whole bunch of shit. But when it comes down to the foreign people in foreign nations, they get treated like shit. No human rights of any kind. Just kill, genocide the shit out of them, oppress them, suppress them, occupy them, and do a whole bunch of shit like we did in Iraq, like we did in Afghanistan. Not to mention in Afghanistan, we killed over 200,000 people, and we detained a whole bunch of sisters into the detention camp, right? And these soldiers, they raped the sisters. That's why America parted ways with ICC, International Criminal Court, and ICJ, because they did not want on a world stage for their soldiers to get prosecuted. And if you ask the people from Afghan, one of my moderators, she's from Afghanistan. Her name is Sahaya, right? When she comes in, you can ask her, would you want those people to be brought to justice at the international court or inside America? She would tell you at the International Criminal Court. Because America is very biased, just like a fucking Israeli court is biased. And these people that have committed war crimes in Gaza, if you ask people in Palestine, they would want International Criminal Court or inside Gaza for these fuckers to be prosecuted. That literally fucking molest them, kill them, rape them, and snipe them. They killed a whole bunch of journalists. Even in the recent news, if you check the chat, they killed a whole bunch of forget the Al Jazeera journalists. They just sniped and killed and bombed a hospital twice. It's like what Josh said, is a double target on the same hospital. And these journalists were from Reuters and whatnot. They're mainstream journalists, not even freaking Al Jazeera anymore. And Trump came out. Trump is pissed off. Trump said, "I'm sad. I didn't know about this."
So
we gotta because Trump is not the enemy that people try to make him out to be. He's not. He's not the person that people want him to be. And I'm going to be honest with you, I feel like people need to stop putting this jacket on him and stuff like that because, honestly, he might be one of our only hopes, to get the conversation going and stuff because he's trying to get out of that relationship with Israel.
Sister, what are you saying?
He's trying to get out of bed with Israel. He's been trying.
Sister,
he's getting deeper and deeper because of all the information they have against him. Remember,
is he on Epstein files? Let's go one step back. Is he on Epstein files? Sister, tell us.
Maybe because he was friends with him. I don't know. I don't think, but Trump's not a pedophile.
Wait. Who's me?
And Dave, brother, please don't call sister the B word. I was doing something. I was on another call when you did that, but respectfully, don't call.
You apologize. I don't take it personally. I can be that sometimes.
Yeah, but it's not
I appreciate you for taking that from me, Amir.
It's just like common sense. You shouldn't call anyone a bit.
Yeah,
So
it's more so being
I'm a
offensive
bitch.
to the other women
I'm
in
sorry.
the room.
if I can break down another
But I can
element
deal
of this,
with it.
sister. If I can break down another element real quick, the thing why these countries are more in bed with Israel is because they actually hate the Iranian axis more than they hate Israel. So you look at Saudi, for example, they don't care how many people have to die in Gaza for them to eventually cut out a deal so that the people within Palestine open diplomatic relations with, the GCC countries. Because eventually, they want to build a port in Gaza and then they can make money off of it. Their main goal is to separate them from being aligned with the Iranian axis, which is the axis that is supporting them with weapons and militarily and morally, actually. And then part two of that is if you want to look at my PTR, tell me who those people are, and might answer a couple more questions for you.
Also, you're not taking into account that Sisi would do the very same exact thing to his people if he had to. You're not looking at that. I mean, it's not that they are worried about, Sisi's not worried about Iran. They're both in BRICS. They're both BRICS members, But Sisi knows that if he had to do the same exact thing to his people, he would. He would slaughter millions if he had to stay in power. And so would MBS in Saudi Arabia. If he had to slaughter millions of his own people to stay in power, he'd do this very same exact thing. Evil is evil. Birds of a feather flock together.
I'm looking at your PCR, Josh. It said Saudi, somebody from Saudi.
That's Mohammed bin Salman and Jeffrey Epstein.
I mean, this is the thing. There's a lot of people that have pictures with Epstein because he moved in billionaire circles. That doesn't mean because they have a picture with him that they were involved in that.
Sister, wait. Let me just say something. If it looks like a duck, acts like a duck, then it's a duck. He had literally said if his daughter wasn't his daughter, he would fuck her. Okay? I knew Miss New York. I worked with Miss New York, and she said that he would go through where the women were changing and just bust in. Okay? This man is a pedophile. He is a pedophile. He is a pedophile. He's president of the United States. He doesn't care about the United States. He's here to make money. That's it. Why is he pretending?
In the president of the United States.
Why is he pretending as if there's no Epstein list? Oh no. Oh, by the way, the White House just opened up a TikTok White House, official TikTok White House. They got trolled so bad saying, where's the Epstein list? Where's the Epstein list? But even his base is asking for this Epstein list.
Understand. I don't know. Listen, my next question, my final question is, what can I do to help the cause? I don't believe in marching. I don't believe in any of that. I will donate money. I will do things that will result in actual change. But I'm not getting out there and holding up no sign because I don't think that does anything for anybody. I didn't even do that for George Floyd. So my question is, what can I as an individual do to help, if anything, to help the people of Palestine?
It worked in Australia. I mean, those people protested when they crossed that bridge.
They did a lot.
That was in the 1960s.
I've got a question, actually, just building on.
I want to give to you fucking Zionists right now.
What? You don't want to hear from me?
Let him speak. We need the opposite side.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't want to hear from me, just go ahead and boot me from the room.
Please hang on. No. Hang on. We need to hear the other side as well. Go on.
I have a question, actually. My, sister is asking, what can she do to help the people of Palestine? She doesn't want to go out and protest, but she wants to maybe donate money or something. So my question is, do you think that if she were to lobby or advocate or encourage her friends to advocate against Israel, like if Israel had less power, or if Israel aligned with the United States, or if we stop sending money to Israel, basically something that would make Israel less powerful.
we're about to elect, inshallah, the new mayor of New York, who's not taking any APAC money. So we need to start electing politicians that are not taking any type of APAC money or any kind of Israeli.
So would you?
Foreign
Is this the
money.
answer? Is this your attempt to answer my question?
Okay.
I just said it.
So what? Can you repeat the question, Zach, so we can dive into it?
Comes to, headache medicine or anything, first aid, everything is set here. Like they have everything they could possibly need.
So are you part of HR or in some way you administer this kind of stuff or no?
I'm kind of, but I'm not really. I wouldn't say officially.
Because you could just give everyone, like a $20 gift card a week for snacks or whatever, and then people don't have to.
Snack?
Didn't I tell you I got your mouth?
But it's Philadelphia needed. We
See,
got
you see-
kids
you see-
dying
you see how
every
quickly
day
we move on?
from this shit.
From what shit? What's the shit they died from?
People killing people in the city.
Yeah, but
14-year-olds carjacking.
oh,
That's
oh,
what we got.
so what you